Good morning, Ati Maria. Welcome back for another story with Mr. Tim. Today's story is Mr. Gumpy's motorcar, but before we get into that, I have a fact that you may find interesting. So, one of the very first production cars, I want you to think about that. I'll give you a hint. It is an American car, and it was made affordable by an amazing thing called an assembly line. So essentially, before this gentleman made this car, all cars were basically handmade. So if you wanted a car, they'd make the engine, make the wheels, and they would put it all together by hand. So what made this car affordable was it was made with lots and lots of them on a production line in a factory. So there's lots of bits and pieces. So there was four guys put on the wheels, one guy put in the and it went down the line. They put in the motor, they put in all that bits and pieces. So that's what made the modern motor car affordable. So I'll tell you what that vehicle was and how many were sold and who it was. So now we'll read Mr. Gumpy's motor car. Mr. Gumpy was going for a ride in his car. He drove out of the gate and down the lane. May we come too? Said the children. May we? Said the rabbit, the cat, the dog, the pig, the sheep, the chickens and calf and the goat. I didn't know animals could speak. All right, said Mr. Gumpy, but it will be a squash. And they all piled in. There's the goat, there's the sheep, there's the chicken, there's the cat, there's the pig, and the children. It's a lovely day, said Mr. Gumpy. Let's take the old cart track across the fields. For a while they drove along happily. The sun shone, the engine chugged, and everyone was enjoying the ride. I don't like the look of those clouds. I think it's going to rain, said Mr. Gumpy. And the lovely fields. The lovely flowers. The dark clouds. Very soon the dark clouds were right overhead. Mr. Gumpy stopped the car. He jumped out, put up the hood, and down came the rain. The road grew muddier and muddier, and the wheels began to spin. Mr. Gumpy looked at the hill ahead. Some of you will have to get out and push, he said. Oh, what's happening with the wheels? Not me, said the goat. I'm too old. Not me, said the calf. I'm too young. Not us, said the chickens. We can't push. Buck, buck, buck. Not me, said the sheep. I might catch a cold. Not me, said the pig. I have a bone in my trotter. Not me, said the dog, but I'll drive if you like. Woof. Not me, said the cat. It'll ruin my fur. Meow. Not me, said the rabbit. I'm not very well. Not me, said the gill. He's stronger. Not me, said the boy. She's bigger. There's not many volunteers here. The wheels churned. The car sank deeper into the mud. Now we're really stuck, said Mr. Gumpy. They all got out and pushed. Uh-oh. They pushed and shoved and heaved and strained and gasped and slipped and slithered and squelched. Slowly the car began to move. Don't stop, cried Mr. Gumpy. Keep it up. We're nearly there. Everyone gave a mighty heave. The tires gripped. And whoosh, the car edged its way to the top of the hill. They looked up and saw that the sun was shining. We'll drive home across the bridge, said Mr. Gumpy. There'll be time for a swim. A swim and a bath. Goodbye, said Mr. Gumpy. Come for a drive another day. And a bath. It's a fun wee story. Now, I talked about the first motor car that was really affordable or made affordable because of the invention of the assembly line. So the car was the Ford Model T. So Henry Ford got together and made the first affordable car. It was so popular that 250,000 vehicles were sold in 5 years. And this is in the 1930s, and they were selling for about $500 each. So it was the very first car. And there was a saying that you could, back then, is you can have any color you like as long as it was black. So that's the Model T. So I hope you enjoyed the story and that fun fact, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.